So, I'm in love with someone who lives 5,000 miles away. And this isn't even my first rodeo. I once before moved to another country a long way away for a relationship. Didn't check for red flags. All I saw was cheekbones and a challenge. Now, I'm in an LDR with a woman in Brazil. We've never met in person, but it's the healthiest love I've ever known. So yeah, today we're talking, can long-distance relationships actually work? Well, the short answer is yes, but only if you do them right. LDRs come with two extremes. The first one is the fantasy. Texting good morning in 2 time zones and 2 languages. Romantic voice notes when you're not expecting them. Getting way too excited because she looks really hot on FaceTime. But there's also the freakout. Spiraling out of control because she didn't reply for 20 minutes. Overthinking emojis. I mean, what does that actually mean in South America? Fighting over Google Calendar invites. You're in love, but you're also in limbo. And your attachment wounds are doing cardio every day. Long distance doesn't create insecurity, but it does reveal it. So what actually makes it work? The truth is, location doesn't determine connection. What matters is connection. It's not just fireworks, it's follow-through. Clear plans. At the end of the day, someone has to visit. It can't be just vibes forever. Mutual effort. Both people have to show up daily. Even virtually. And emotional safety. Do you feel secure or are you chasing? In my current relationship, even though we haven't physically met yet, I've never felt more seen, safe, and loved. We talk every day. We play silly games. We cry together because we care so much. And we're planning our visit. Not someday, soon. She's a priority, and I'm a priority for her, and we make each other understand that. So let's talk about you. If you're in an LDR right now and it feels like slow, emotional torture, please know it's not supposed to feel like that all the time. Just like relationships in real life where you're face to face, red flags in long-distance relationships include hot and cold communication. They disappear and return without any excuses. No clear plan to meet. Just future faking, and you're doing all the emotional heavy lifting. If somebody wanted to talk to you, time zones wouldn't stop them. On the flip side, healthy long-distance relationships can be full of affection, trust and support, even growth. You learn to talk. I mean, really talk. Now, this is real. I've never shared this much on a YouTube channel before, but I have a bit of a pattern. And it's a pattern my friends and family were worried about. It even became a bit of a joke. I moved to another country for love once. Now I'm in love with someone even further away, a lot further away. Apparently, I'm not capable of dating unless there's a passport and an existential crisis involved. But here's what's different this time. I'm not chasing. I'm not performing. And I'm not second-guessing her feelings every day. This long-distance relationship feels safe. Not intense, not addictive, just real. People say it's a small world, and it's getting smaller. So why would you think that the one is going to live next door? Everything is getting more local. Coffee shops, hookups, Deliveroo. So we assume love has to be too. But what if your person isn't just down the road? What if they're living in another country, living a life that you never expected? Now, I'm not saying everyone needs to do LDR, but I am saying don't let distance make you doubt the depth. If the love is real, and the plans are clear, and the effort is mutual, then yeah, long distance can work. And it might be the most honest, healing relationship you ever have. Just as a quick sidebar, I do honestly think that having the experience of not meeting the person in person, so not relying on that chemistry and not relying on my inner child making all of these choices, has been an amazing experience because it has forced me to do all of the groundwork, to do all of the hard stuff, the communicating, talking about what life would be like, having to be open and honest about the things that I wasn't open and honest about or honest enough about in previous relationships, because you get caught up in things, you have stronger feelings because you're meeting the person, and you might be afraid to set your boundaries and say things that you need. But I certainly find with long distance relationships, if you haven't met, you go through all of that process and iron all of those wrinkles out, and then you meet. I don't know, I expect the chemistry and the future and the passion and everything to be even better because it will be unencumbered by lack of boundaries and doubts. So yeah, I'm that guy. Fell in love with a woman from Brazil. Apparently, I can't find true love unless it's in another language and I need to get a visa. But I don't regret a thing. Because when you find someone that sees you, really sees you, you don't need to worry about Google Maps. You just find a way. You're not weird for doing this. You're really brave for trying. Drop a comment if you're in a long distance relationship and tell me what you're doing to stay close even though you're a long way away from each other. How's it going? And if you like this content, you find it funny, helpful, whatever, please like and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to hit the notification bell to let you know when I upload a new video. I've been Joe. Thanks for being with me. And as always, keep adulting anxiously, but with awareness.